All right. You are live with Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist. Lucky you. What's going on, everybody? It's Thursday. We have made it. Definitely a strange week. A lot going on. Today's September 11th. I have, according to my social media, people are losing their fucking minds. And I get it. We'll try and keep this light today. You guys know me. I'm not a political guy. I don't subscribe to treating people like shit online. I try and keep stuff fun and engaging and positive as best I can. And yeah, this week's been a lot. That's all. We're going to talk about a couple things that are happening, a couple of recent going-ons. I have to add something real quick. But I hope you guys are doing well. It's been an interesting, reflective week of change for me. Some business shifts, some different things going on. Of course, I've got Air Force Drill coming up this weekend as well. Be a good chance to catch up with everybody. And next month, I have my PT test. So if you see me running a little more or eating a little more salad and vegetables, that's probably why. I'm cranking out push-ups so that I can maintain this mediocre Air Force physique. I actually went for a run today to Balboa Park. It was pretty cool. I haven't ran in a while. I went to the fountains and just sat down. Shared a couple of Marco Polos with my sister, just videos back and forth, just saying hi. It was good. Good for my mental health. Went to the beach yesterday in Mission Bay. Just reflected on some stuff, did some reading. And it's always good. Just do what you can to keep yourself in a fucking good mood. We all need to do that. Mental health's everything, especially as you get a little older, a little more reflective. Hey, Heather Hilton, what's going on? Good to see you. All right, so let's get to current events and news. Right out the gate, thank you to Really Designs for the new Tactical Traveler shirt. They sent me one. John Rankin must be thrilled with this. This came out so good, and I love the color scheme. If you guys don't know about Tactical Traveler, John Rankin is an Army vet that helps veterans save 50 to 70% on their travel, on their lodging, everywhere they want to go for vacations. And he knows a way to get a complimentary vacation to the Bahamas. And so he helps veterans out with that. The Tactical Traveler Facebook group is very popular. It's very it's very active. And I've really enjoyed working with John, helping him get the word out. But yeah, I got the shirt this week. I was like, hell yeah, this is awesome. It looks great. So congrats to Ginger and David at Really Designs for making this. And to John Rankin, I hope John will be rocking one of these. These look good. They feel good. They're an athletic fit. So if you're running around all crazy, like flexing the armaments, these will fit quite nicely. So if you want to get your own, check it out at Really Designs. Great clothing company. They make a lot of branded stuff for the Warrior Strategist and Rich Kaufman's Vertical Momentum podcast, Vetpreneur Tribe, all kinds of stuff. We got some great people here. Heather Hilton, we got Erica Hatfield, Gus Gonzalez. All right, good to see you guys. So yeah, just want to flex on the shirt really quick. I was pretty impressed when I saw this today. All right, next up, we're going to talk about Ted Fox. I'm glad Gus is here because Ted is a mutual client between myself and Gus. Ted Fox has been working, if you guys don't know him, he's a Marine, former Marine turned mechanic in Texas, and he works on Pontiacs. And recently during a call, he let it slip that he has been creating this experimental engine called the I can't remember if it's the Tiger Cub or the Mighty Mule now that I'm talking about it, because he's got two of them. But the point was at Scooter's Garage is that he created this engine, and if you'd have bought a stock Pontiac back in the day, and I want to say a 79 or 80 Firebird back in the day, it would have come with 140 horsepower. Ted has been using 3D printing, creating his own polymers, some real Iron Man shit. And he said he's dyno tested his engine, and he said he got it up. I want to say it was about 440 horsepower or 430. There's Ted right there. Yeah, Ted, you're going to have to correct me, dude. I have notes, and I apologize. I didn't get the exact HP of the Mighty Mule, but there you go. But anyway, Ted's on here. I'm going to be writing about this. I want to say from the specs that it was in the over 400 range for horsepower, but I was really impressed with the Mighty Mule. Ted put up a picture of it, and he put up some specs. He went and got dyno tested a couple places just for authenticity. Oh my God, 464 horsepower, ridiculous, from an engine that stock was Ted told me 140. So this is the power of Scooter's Garage, by the way. This is some real like laboratory high-tech shit. I'm not even a car guy, but the way Ted explains stuff, it's really easy to understand. And what's really funny, Ted was telling me that this engine can swap out in a lot of different types of cars, including Fords. And he really loves pissing off the Ford guys when he talks about this stuff. Because Ted's a Pontiac guy through and through. He is Sergeant Pontiac. But I just wanted to give him a shout out. Scooter's Garage, I will support what he does. I think the Mighty Mule is a great project. And it's really cool because Ted is he's literally creating parts that are either out of service completely or new parts that are stronger, lighter, and will last a lot longer than the old school stuff. Because you think about it, they're not using cast iron steel for engines anymore. Like they're not using certain elements and certain types of metals for engines. And especially if you're trying to find like a hard to find rare part from something, a car that was like mass produced in the 70s and 80s, it's going to be pretty hard. So Ted performs a really valuable service. And it was just kind of cool on the call when he let us know about the Mighty Mule. So thanks. Got Mike Dolbo popping on. What's going on, Mike? Good to see you, buddy. All right. So also, as you guys know, I finally got my printed copy of Shift Magazine, the new issue. Shift Magazine is my baby. I've had it for about 8 years now. And Don Sabah, the lovely Don Sabah, the CEO of Walla Fashion, is on the cover. And we've got a Micho's food review. We've got a big feature on here's Abby Barreto and Amanda Dill and a bunch of Walla models. I was really grateful for Dawn, who brought a bunch of models to my birthday party as well. The issue itself is wonderful. You can buy it if you want it printed off lulu.com, or you can read it for free at shiftlifedesign.com. And we have even a James Hickey article right here. There's my dumb face. Me on the 7 Cs with James Hickey. I love it. And then, of course, Bodyman, Jasper the Rabbit, Micho's. Some great companies. And then I wrote the portal as well. I've been writing a portal article every single issue to support you guys, to teach you guys success mindset. But feel free to check it out. It's a good read. It's quick. Shiftlifedesign.com. If you guys want to talk about advertising, feel free to reach out to me. I'm already starting to put together the next issue. I mean, this is how it goes. But I was really happy with this. Shout out to Taylor Rao, who wrote most of the articles, and my cover guy, Rich Hill, Air Force veteran, puts together these gorgeous covers. Don came out looking amazing. The issue itself, I'm really proud of it. It's one of the projects that I really take a lot of pride in because I started it with no experience, just an idea. And I said, hey, what if Tim Ferriss made a magazine and deconstructed top performers, how they got to where they're at, and the fact that I can interview CEOs and Delta Force and SEAL Team 6 and New York Times bestselling authors, congressional candidates, all these cool people that I placed on the covers, is not lost upon me. And Shift means a lot to me. It's the story of all of us. And I really like the fact that I can sometimes Shift is somebody's first coverage. And that really means a lot to me. There's so many great, talented people out there that deserve coverage, but it's always hard to kind of fight your way in. And I've made Shift affordable for coverage and advertising. I've kept the rates low, and I've always done it to support everyone around me that has a good story. So that's Rob's soapbox about Shift Magazine. All right, we got Jared Ledbetter. Absolutely, Jared. I believe you can do it. I believe anyone can do it if they work hard and buy me some coffee. All right. And for the final thing for today, there is a very special event tonight. I have to give a shout out to James Hickey at sdnetworkingevents.com. James Hickey is one of the most prolific marketers in San Diego. And we actually do a lot of marketing stuff together, helping to get people the coverage and the attention and the connections that they deserve. James Hickey's a good dude. I've gone to many of his events. Tonight is his downtown, I want to say, business showcase event. So there's going to be booths and vendors and business owners and all kinds of stuff. If you haven't checked it out, you can go to sdnetworkingevents.com. James, I think, even has like 1 or 2 booths left. But I'll be going there. I'll be seeing my friend Kalika and a bunch of other people. The quality of people I have met at James's events is unmatched. People sometimes get sketched out about business events because you feel like you walk in and there are 17 people in suits waiting to throw a business card at you. James's events are a lot different. It's a lot more about connection. I like the fact that there are like different industries that are there. There's usually some liquor sponsor. You talk about Eric with Blowfish Tequila, or you talk about Kalika, who does financial services. I met my friend Terry Jewell there. She's incredible. Who's in France right now, I believe. What's up, Terry? There's just so many cool people that I've met at these events. Craig, who does outsourcing to the Philippines for VAs. Just unbelievable variety. So if you're in San Diego or Southern California, feel free to check it out at sdnetworkingevents.com. The event is tonight. I don't have the exact hours, but if you go to the website, you can find out details. Can't wait to throw on a suit and go say hi to all my friends. All right, that's about all I've got. I try and keep it light. If you guys have any questions about PR or need any help getting your business visible, feel free to reach out to me. I am taking on clients for October. I'm going to be releasing some new offers in the next couple of weeks. And it's an interesting time for change, for growth, for evolution. Wishing you guys all the best. My inbox is always open, so feel free to reach out if you have any questions. I'm Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist, and as always, stay famous. See you next time.